guys, I think I'm here. I think I know what I'm doing. Let me turn some volume down on my end of things. Cause like, music's a little bit too loud. I don't know how it is for you guys. Eventually. Oh. That's interesting. My sound's doing my music now. Why is that? Let me check my properties. Yeah. Okay. And this one. Maybe I'll turn my music back up. Eventually, I'll look back at my screens and be like, ah, yes, it's this. Eventually. Let me at least turn this part on too. I think I fixed my camera stuff. Or like, so it won't fall last time. I don't want to cover the cat though. Make this a bit bigger. Alright, just like this, I guess. Yeah. I'll work with it. But that music thing is bugging me though. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, last time we left off, I'm gonna keep this here so I can like orient myself. Last time we went off, I finished cutting everything, and then I realized I cut too much and I made a mistake. So let's try to go back at it. I kept everything in a little baggie. So I guess I'm gonna try the embroidery parts today. Okay, no, in this baggie. So much stuff. Eventually I'll be organized. This is part of the process, guys. So this was right to cut, but this wasn't. So I'm going to, I think I still have a bunch, and I'm dropping things I need, probably. Just a quick punch out. Yeah, this is all I need that I'm gonna try not to lose. So, okay. How should I? Maybe. I wanna keep this cut like this on there, but I'm gonna take this one off. I think it should peel easy. Yeah. Kind of does lose a little bit of the fluff on the edges, but I'm gonna live with that. I hate that will not be used. Okay. So I'm gonna put this first. And then this. But then this doesn't get tight. Do I just put like, I know I have more of it, but do I just put like both on? Is that the secret? I wish there was like, well, you know what, maybe I can do that. Don't mind me being a little chaotic. I think this one's all good. I have more of this anyways. Okay. This could either be a terrible idea or a great idea. Either way, I'm gonna try it out. How much do I need anyways? Ooh. Maybe you know what I'm thinking. And like again, this is all done out of fun, out of amateur. Someone could probably be like, oh, you're supposed to be like doing it like this, or if you get this technique thingy with bobber, or buy this, it'll be easier. I'm doing things my way and the hard way sometimes. So I just want to explore. Okay. Look again. I could make things easier if I just measure this, but I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. This is about right. Okay. I dropped it. Oh, good. Okay. Back. Cause I mean, this part's gonna be the hardest one. So maybe if I just like layered it up, it'll be fine. And hopefully still kind of see-through-ish. Barely. But I'm taking this as a win. I should have fixed your hair a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, how do I want to fix this? Okay, okay. There. This feels centered to me. By the way, things are just gonna always be off center with me. That I don't do center so not straight. If you have me work in a museum, everything's gonna be a little bit crooked. I think a lot of people will be very annoyed at that. I might even call it like the crooked museum or something. Okay. Yeah, this isn't so bad. This was not a terrible idea. And now that's kind of pinned through the sandwich, I can just embroider it or like get the pin downs there and still do the face. And it'll still all wash off. Okay, you know this might even help me better because now it's a little bit tighter. Yeah, I'll stick to the embroidery today. Okay. So this one held the pieces that I like dumped out here. I think I'll try to dump them back in just in case. If I need any more, I can cut it. I'm gonna try to keep this as a reference and a reminder. Okay. And because I was already through. I should finish this. I should really finish this. I think now that I remember, I was kind of mad because I got caught in that Amy game range. Especially because I can see I was just starting. Okay, so we'll come back to that later because that's still not what I want to do right now. I'll try to get to the embroidery. Oh, I chose these colors, which are all tangled up nicely. And I need another needle. Oh, I found another needle for that. Cool. Cut up for me. Go to the light. This poor thing is in half. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start with the hair. I should read the book. Yeah, I'm gonna look up the book and see if I think I know what I do know after threading the needle in. I recently saw like this VTubers, or like I was on Bigoyo's channel. The other, I think she's not a VTuber too, but she was like kind of doing a sponsored video, or like her top 10 tools, and one of them was like this like automatic like needle threader. I think it only worked with the ones that she has, but I thought that was pretty cool and now I kind of want it. I know this is gonna make it into 2 strands, and it's just a habit I have from sewing. I'll still stick to 2 strands. We'll just go. We'll see how I like it. Oh, it's out of focus. I did try to get some new model toggles thing for me, because I feel like as I'm focused I have my tongue sticking out, and my current model doesn't have that yet, so she will be getting a little bleh moment soon. Okay. Some habits from other crafting. And I'm glad I'm practicing on myself, because I think if I was practicing, or I was trying to do one that do like a character or like other person I really wanted, I would feel terrified of like messing up out of like my intense emotion for them. So if I'm right, I think I can at least just sew this edge, and then maybe these. I'm gonna check both books. Oh, I found my good scissors. Okay. So this one we're gonna, cause yeah, it'll be more like these ones instead of this. I'm gonna check with Beckles too. Yeah, I guess just looking at that, it would be just covering that part. Okay. Yeah. That seems right. Oh, but yeah, like this is... Where is she? Where are they? I think it's she, I don't know. Her channel. Yeah. Bigoyo, focus. Let me make it super close. No. Super far. Kind of. But let's see. That's cute. One day I'll get to that amazing style. I'm also hoping to get clips like this too. I think that would be handy. Okay. Yeah, I have different string. I don't think she even had hers like I did, and that's okay. Okay. So I guess she already embroidered it and then she just had it over. But yeah, it's definitely the hair part that I spoke about. And then maybe I could get some of my bangs. I don't know how I'm gonna get the little curly cute parts out. Maybe there'll be an attachment. Okay. So some confirmation. That's good. I can barely see. Where's my... Ah. Okay. Because I covered it, I can barely see where like the millimeter seam is supposed to be. So I think if I just cover my thumb like this, it should be able to. Okay. I might have to pull up Dr. Cute's channel and see how he put it on. So this part is just the, I'm gonna make things easier by cutting this. Okay, and this I'll just put back in this baggie. Okay. I'm still like not so, I'm nervous. You know what I can do that'll be easier for me, since I can write on this. And I get a pen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Put this sideways. No, that's the pen. I click on something. This one too. Why did I put these things harder on me? Ah, okay, this one. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, sorry, BRB, I dropped the pen. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I didn't put this right. I still feel like my audio is a little bit scuffed. If only there was a way I could check it like in person. I think my properties are right. Let's see what happens if I just pause my music. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Okay. So... because we just want... let me just trace this. Loosely. And then... using my knife ruler. It's this, yeah, it's that. So then this should be like here, and then this should be like here, and then this should be like here, right? Yeah. Maybe she'll get some round ones. And then this peak is here. This peak is here. Oh. I wonder if I could just like look it over. Wait. This peak is here. And this is like here. Something like that. have any tips, or are you enjoying watching the chaos? Just let me know in the comments. Okay. I still don't know why it's so blurry sometimes. What's this? Oh no, I don't want barcodes. Go back to that. Or what if? What's this? Brightness. Oh god. Oh my god. Fine, you're sorry for the playing. I even scared myself. Camera settings. Oh, I could put some grains. Nah, I'm fine. Photo settings. That seems fine. Yeah. Not everyone seeing my settings. Okay. There we go. So I'm just kind of doing a light sketch, and then later in, I'll fill it in as it goes. So some chaotic stringing. We're kind of in the zone, or like the repetitive sign of things, I can yap a little bit. I guess before I yap, how are you guys doing? Like, what's been going on? I'm also just gonna clear up some of my notifications, just because those bug me a bit. Okay. Pull up, pull up, pull up. I don't think my audio is fine, so I'll leave that as it is. Okay. There we go. This should be straight. I think this one's gonna turn out a lot better than my other one. No hate on her. She's just a little bit chaotic. Oh, have I been clipping? No, I think it's also because I'm a little bit behind the other one. Yes. Oh my gosh, I just found out I actually have volume on this. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I can actually check my volume live. I didn't know this. Okay, hold up. Let me do that. Okay. Let me turn this down. That might turn down for you guys. Oh no, now I'm gonna get double feedback from me. I don't like that. JK, I'm not checking my audio ever. That's gonna be... No. That's just gonna be if I ever have a friend to help me, that's gonna be them. Okay. Yeah. I will still like set this volume a little bit lower. Okay. Back to not being so chaotic. Well, I don't even know that's really chaotic. I just think it's a little bit like last minute catching up stuff. Oh. Maybe if I can, no, put that back there. Oh, Also, like, now that I think about it, it's a little bit weird that I can't see chat stuff on YouTube, but I see it on OBS. Open widget. What if I refresh it? What if I move around things instead of saying where I am? Okay. Yeah. Looks like chat still doesn't appear on their page, but that's fine. I'll just rely on OBS and hope for the best. So like I don't really have a viewer right now, so it's just me chilling. Maybe I'll invite some friends. No, don't tell me it got out already. Okay, it's gone. I might have to get my bar soap or wax just to kind of help with that. Oh, I can probably move my mic closer too, so I can yell at your guys' face. I probably needed that. Okay. This is now SMR. No, it's okay, it's not SMR. Oh, sometimes I don't know if I should follow like what OBS is saying or what like Twitch or YouTube is saying. Or like what their feedback give me, but maybe it's both. I don't know. Also heard Streamlab is a thing, but I think I'll stick to this. Wait, how do I know how long I've been streaming? Oh, there it is. I found it. It's just been 30 minutes. But hey, in 30 minutes, I have made good progress with this. I think so, at least. I think I was gonna say, yeah. So, now 2 days ago was Halloween. I didn't go trick-or-treating, but I went to Oogie Boogie Bash, so that's like basically trick-or-treating, because like they give you a ton of candy, and then I gave all that candy to my sister so that she could use for her trick-or-treaters. So sponsored Mickey Mouse candy. I think it's kind of nice. And I didn't really have a costume for that. I just went like in a suit and be like, oh, maybe I'm a bodyguard. Like I think they said, oh, it could be like Agent Cobra from Lilo and Stitch, the animation one. I was like, I'll just be their bodyguard or whatnot. But then I came up with a better a better costume, because I bought this pumpkin head from like Daiso, and it's also like that pumpkin head was a really good idea for my work, because it still like allows like my face to be seen, and my face to be seen, and like a little holiday thing. And someone said like, oh, if you wear all black, then you'll be like that dancing pumpkin kind of meme. And so I decided to go with that. And then also a little dancing pumpkin for Halloween. But it was also, I have a friend that's born on Halloween. She's really cool. I love her. And she decided to do her birthday party for Halloween. So we went to eat at a restaurant that was like near where this like discotheque club was. I'm not very much of a clubber. I think that was probably the third like club I ever went. Even then I had to be like, no, it's a discotheque to like my parents, so they're not like, they're gonna blah 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 or whatever, like the Charlie Brown kind of wah. And That's that. What should I trust more here? I think I still trust my finger. Or my outline. With that was my Halloween. Yeah, I stayed a little bit later. I ended up driving my friend to her. We were like a restaurant because she kind of lives close by, and the club was kind of far in a different city. So I also had to like drop off her stuff at a friend's house because she was staying at that city a little bit longer. Again, I left early. I'm not that much of a club or being outside at night. I prefer to be inside at night. Just like in the good company of my TV YouTubers or like crafts and stuff. That's just me personally. I haven't really met that many people worth leaving the house for. Or at least at night, you know? I have met plenty of good people. Just not all who I would venture the darkness. I know when I was a kid, I wish I could just kind of like walk at night. But my parents were like, no. So I never did. And I still don't. Although I've been watching that like laid back camp. Let's see, how do you say it? 100% I finished the chapter. It was the Japanese pronunciation. It's like HoRU something. Okay, well Crunchyroll won't give me the Japanese pronunciation. Whatever. Like laid back camp. But it's like basically kind of like Lucky Stars, but with camping. And that has made me really want to go out camping. I did go camping a bit during the pandemic. Like I camped near an ocean, so that was really nice. Just like listening to the waves all day. So thinking maybe I'll do that again, or like some place where I can like really see the stars. I don't think I'll go camping by myself because it's just not like I don't know. I have to feel like really safe in the area. I'd rather have company just in case. But at the same time, I do kind of want to be alone in the ocean, or not in the ocean, but like camping a bit, like a good like solace kind of thing. Okay, the outline is not kind of done. I'm just gonna make. I'm also almost out of this yarn, this string. I've been crocheting a lot. I'm gonna continue making more outlines, and then I'll just pull it in. It's a little bit tough because like I have to pull it through this fabric, this paper thing that's like sticky, and then I have to Is it just because I'm so focused on living? Oh well. I need like a focus toggle, so I'm like, or something. But as I was saying, it's a little bit tough because I have to like pull it through this sticky stuff and then like 2 more layers of fabric and stickiness. I think 1 more and then I'll get a new thread. No, it is me. I'm the one that's just really like focused in this. Okay. Okay. So now let me close it. Oh, it's kind of a nice area. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm getting gunk all over this thread too, or like the needle. Okay. it didn't look too bad as 2 threads, so I'm gonna keep it up since I'm just kind of filling it up. I think this looks like it's already one. It's too small. So let's go back to taking one from here. I'm someone who I really enjoy stretching it out to at my arm's length for threads, but okay, wait, I can take this off. I think I was hiding that here, but when I do that, where'd my thread go? It gets tangled, as you saw with the light string. Okay. Oh, and there's a knot in this already? No. Okay. No knots. Good, good. Shoulder stretch. Okay. Oh, I miss having my camera up here. That was actually really helpful. I know sometimes when I'm crafting, I put YouTube or something in the background. But right now, this is fine. I do have another crafting project, which you guys saw with the bee. It's a cross stitch one that I started doing during a work meeting. It's starting out good. I'm enjoying it. I do hate the metallic. It gets nice to feel, but this metallic wire is just so annoying to work with. I understand people call it the double scrap, the double string. And that, if you guys want it, cause it's not my own, it's from Craft Club. I realize I'm a lot more accessible, or week 2 advertisements I thought. So, and I also was going on a embroidery binge, or embroidery kit binge. So they were an ad, and so I bought a bunch. I also bought them because had a couple other interesting stuff, which I ended up trying, and I was more about it. I think I saw someone say a trick they use for getting the needle, or the string through the needle, was they'll bend it in half. I was gonna try it if I didn't get it in that time. Gosh, it's gonna be so swollen. Is it even the same one? No, it's a little bit darker, right? Yeah, it seems a little bit darker. I guess I'm gonna have highlights. You know what? That's probably the one I use for not the embroidery, but for when I was doing the stitching in the back. Huh. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least I found that out now, and it's not so bad. Sweats. This is fine. I just have some highlights. Oh, I see. I hear my mermaids are using the blender. That's nice. This thing is kind of thicker. I don't think I'll just do one at the end. I think I know where I went. I think I'm good. So maybe I'll move my camera so I'm not just like the whole time. Wait, do I have a side eye? Do I have like a bombastic side eye? No, not really. I'll start from the opposite side now. Oh. I think I bought that like automatic thread needle thing a lot. But I also saw like some reviews said that like it only works with like that specific type of needle from that place, so it might not be like that good. I don't know. I'm putting it on like my Christmas wish list so that if I do good I can try it out and at least I didn't spend my money on it. I'm gonna have some very strong highlights. Now that I'm wondering, I don't think I was even using embroidery string. I was just using just some rando string. So, gotta remember to be in good posture. Maybe I regret a little bit of not doing the one string for that. Just a tiny bit though. Just a tiny bit. Like this, the small. The small. Do I dare to try to hear my stream again? No. I'll just have a friend check it again later. Or who knows, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you guys. Have we thought about that? This might be the quiet part now. Like, I think I was rambling about how my week went and how it was. Yeah, it was fine. I did have fun. Would I do it again? Maybe after like once a year thing. I think it's more important. I mainly went just to kind of show my friend my support for them and friendships, friendship support and like good regard. So isn't that like half the reason why we do stuff? Kind of like, well, if friends are like, oh yeah, well you're not that bad to hang out with, so I guess I'll do this thing. told another friend the next day, because, like, I like it when people ask me to hang out, but I realize that I may be friends with people who don't necessarily, like, ask others to hang out so much. So, or also because, like, all the people that share interest with me are kind of, like, in different cities, and because their cities are, like, way bigger than mine, they don't have to drive. So it's like they could take the public transit and see me in 3 hours, or I could go to them and see them in like 30 minutes. So I think that kind of does weigh a little bit on me, or like it makes things a lot more of an energy thing, which like I don't mind driving. I kind of like it sometimes because I like the music and like you make it an enjoyable experience. And I think like I showed you guys, I have my little car seats for my characters. So it's not like it's like a gas is expensive, but it's not like I dread it. And like of course there are also like, you know, events where like I will absolutely drive for, like a concert and such. But I do wish like sometimes like maybe I lived in a city where there was like a concert venue or like more people with my interest, or like an anime convention, because then like, oh, I can just like Uber there or like take a bus or something and not have to like worry about parking. That's like the biggest thing I hate about like cities, or like I hate looking and paying for parking. I think parking should be free because that's the way I was raised. But just because I think or was raised like that doesn't mean that's necessarily good, or I should like impose it on others, even if it's like something I think small like parking. I also remember like there was some like documentary on like architecture, and they were saying how like parking is uses up, or is almost like a waste of space, because like especially if it's not being like if it's not making any money for a city, because like that could be like a parking lot could be a space where like it could be apartments, it could be a grocery store, it could be like a craft store or a convention or something, depending how big the parking is. Or like if you do have a convention center, then you have to think of like how much parking spaces you have to like get for it. So with that in mind, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see how like parking can be not the best thing to have in cities, especially like there's already so much people. There's like that space could be used for something better. Well, maybe I can go over and hide my highlights. I do think I have now like highlighted or like filled in enough gaps where I can just go individually and do it. So once I reach that end, I'll start seriously filling it in. I'm still thinking what to do about like my little dangly bits. At least like if I think about it, I kind of do have like the first 2 curves here on my model. Yeah, maybe I can just put the dangly bits in the back or something. I'll figure it out. Whatever looks nice and then within my abilities. Okay, let's lock it up. I feel like there's a lot on this one already. I need to put that on my wish list for my birthday and Christmas. I don't know when this YouTuber model's birthday would be. I'll figure that out later. But I need to put like a needle minder. Clever Poppy has some really nice ones that I want, and I did have one, but then, like, I lost the back of the magnet for it, so I feel like I'm just gonna ask like a good set of 5, so don't worry, or I can like replace the back magnet. I guess I could just buy the magnet too. I'm still gonna knock this just in case. I've been really into Silent Hill lately, and I'm watching, what's his name from HoRU, Josuji Shindri, because like my friend told me that he finished it all, so that's what I'm going to finish it off. Because like I think the first I watched it Alban from Niji Sanji, Alban Knox play it, but I think he only got one ending, or he's gonna, I don't know if he'll do the whole like other endings, and I really need to know. I'm hoping my other Oshis, or one of them was my mentor was my Oshi, and that was a recommendation. Hoping that some of my Oshis finish it, but I also know like I feel like it's not always people aren't always a completionist online. Okay, it's a big enough knot, but I was able to do another one. Whoa, where did you come from? At least no one's gonna see that side. Okay. We're almost at the hour mark, and I don't have my water with me. But I'll survive. Had a cup of matcha and a cup of cinnamon tea. So yeah, I'll survive a bit. I'm also going to like brunch after this with like my family. And then I'm hoping to go 2 hours today. It would be really nice if I could just take this part off for when I go to the eyes. But if not, oh well, I'll just like trace it over or something. So at least like now that I have it printed, it's a little bit easier. I like seeing like the little green pop out at me every once in a while. I wonder if maybe I just need to get like a more high definition camera, or like a camera app for this. I'll post pictures once I finish on my blue sky. Oh sweet, I'm starting to hide some of the highlights already. I wonder if some people are gonna be looking back and like, man, this girl she sure is yapping. Maybe I'll have a quiet moment, or like if I do, they'll be like, where'd she go? Is she breathing? You know, if the highlights looks good, it might not be a bad idea to do it for other characters, or like my own little like artistic style with it. do a good stretch. Oh. Don't worry about this. I wish my hand wasn't as high definition as the strings. So I wish the strings were more high definition than my little handsies. Let's see. I'm also excited for the holidays. I missed a couple cup sleeve events for Namjoon, Jungkook, and Jimin, but I'm hoping I'll have time for other ones. So I think November is Jimin, I think. I should just Google that. Anyways. But then January, well, mainly December is V and Jin they're all from BTS, but I'm hoping I get at least those 2 cup sleeves. I don't know how, you might not even notice the highlights. But yeah, I missed one group, so I'll try to get another one. And I heard pt2 is doing like a collab with some like tea place that I want to go to. I hope they still have stuff. I think it's gonna be out or been out by like a couple of days. And oh man, those armies and scalpers, they really try to buy stuff up. Really grab those corners and stay within the lines. Okay, I think that's the best. It's been an hour. It's not exactly on the hour, but good enough for me. And I think I'm making good progress on her hair. So many stabs. Stretch. There she is again. Well, I guess since she keeps making an appearance, it's just like a posture pet thing. She's not that big. I thought they were gonna be huge, but no. And then like it has a little squeaker too in case I'm too close to the camera, to the desk. October, December, then the year is coming up. I think I did my New Year's resolutions better or like more accurately this year. I mean, like, starting to look back in the year reflections. I think I have done a lot of the stuff I wanted to do, which I was really proud of, and it's like it kind of helped me in the moment. But I think there was also some stuff that like was out of my control that I didn't necessarily know I wanted and like would like to grow on. So I think that might be like something I focus on, like this channel, and like the other stuff I didn't necessarily have control on for my next New Year's resolution. And like it's not like I guess what I want is just kind of like a more sense of like feeling closer to a community. Like I'm realizing I'm low-key a clingy person, so I think like I'm not gonna try to be like controlling to other people, like, oh, let me be with me more, you know. I think I'm just gonna maybe create more openings for me to find other clingy people. I don't know. That was actually one of the things I was talking to my friend. Like, I feel like now, I have more awareness about me that I'm like, oh no, I'm the red flag. And I think if I handle it well, I won't be the red flag, or like it's good to be like aware of these feelings, or like habits that might not be so healthy, and then like once I know, I'll be like, okay, if I'm gonna be mad for something silly, how can I improve myself or like handle it, so like I don't have to not be mad, but like the madness doesn't have to like affect my relationships. Man, I wanna go on my phone, but my phone's my tracker. Unless I get another one, and then I can show you my pools, but no. I would like another camera. Not another phone. I don't need 2 phones. What's it gonna be, like a burner phone for like spy activities? No thanks. I have so many like little stab marks on my thumb, or my index finger. It's on my thumb. I don't know why I say things wrong sometimes. I don't mean to, but brain's funky, I guess. Got some funk in it. Although not that musical funk. No, I wish I had some musical funk, because then I would be more like able to dance in K-pop covers or stuff. But no, alas, it's just a funky smell, maybe. Okay. I guess we'll keep that highlight there. And then I'm running out of string again. I think I can do one more strain. Okay. Yeah, this is my last strain. And then I'll close it off. I always enjoy seeing like the other side of the embroidery, just like how different it looks. Sorry, not trying to put that in my mouth. Okay. So now I gotta cut my own. I don't want to make it too long, so I'll keep it to kind of like, you can't even see the length. Does this help? Because I'll try to keep it that long. Because like it's 6 in there. So that's like, if I use like a whole one, that's like 6 other one, like 5 other strings I could have used. Just need one. Did I get one? No, I grabbed 2. There we go. Maybe? Okay, I got this one. Never mind. There we go. 1 string. I'm a little bit too warm. And I wish I had my drink. That's something I kind of put on for like my Christmas birthday, Christmas list, wish list. Like a mug warmer, I think that's what it's called, or like a tea warmer. Preferably with a matching set of mug, but if not, I have a ton of mugs. Stabbed myself, owie. Okay, let's do the half trick, see if that helps me. Yeah, that's actually that was a lot easier. I don't even do that. Again, just have it that I want to keep. Like for cross-stitching and other embroidery things, I don't necessarily do this. I think it'll show in this one. Like there are absolutely, well, there's one not, but like the rest just like I just start. Let me get that sunlight. Oh, that looks way too bright. I just start and then I go. It's like I know it'll just be an X or like it'll be covered, but for this one I'm just being extra safe. Okay. Ah, yes, you. I also don't have any like big plans till like anime convention plans till New Year's or January for like anime Long Beach. Let's see, for next year at conventions I have plans are anime Long Beach, hopefully AX, Anime Expo, Off-Kai, Fanime, and then maybe K-Fest/Anime Impulse, and maybe SumiCon? I don't know. Like, I think when I went last time to K Playfest, they changed locations. I mean, it was kind of nice. It was definitely bigger, but a little confusing because they had like 3 stages and they all kind of named them stage. So you'd be like, oh, I'm at the main stage, but then it's like you met the main stage for Anime Impulse at K-Fest, or like the other like Pokemon Curve nerd ones. I don't know. So that was just like a little bit annoying. Because I had friends that would help with the stage, or like with some of the stage stuff, or their activities, and it was frustrating not knowing like which stage, or like if I had 2 or 3 friends, like which stage where they were, and if I had to like, if they were in similar times, just kind of running for it. Okay, maybe I should just read. align the brightness again. Cause that sun part, oof, look how shiny that is. This is way too dark. This is way too bright. Again, sorry for those who. I'll just keep it to here, maybe. Curse you, sunlight. Also, curse you, blurry ass. Like, is this even clean? Hello? Hello? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not clean. But I can't check right now, otherwise you guys are gonna see my face. Do I have to wait, maybe I could just yeah, sure. Chugga 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 chugga. Did that help? Did I even reach my camera? Let me try again. Ah, it's my pinky. Chugga 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 chugga. It'd be funny if I made things worse. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Don't. Don't get out. Stay in there. Okay. That looks really nice. This is already I can see it's a little, oh, sorry you guys didn't see. I can see it's a little bit, no, maybe not a little bit, but it's definitely crooked lines now. And that is what it is. So, my camera's almost being hidden. Oh, my bad, let's take that out. Dog says hello. Don't know if you heard that with your guys' super like background noise detecting machines. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick check. I need a small distraction. Work on red, so I go back to it. I already did this. Wow. John Wick's killing it. This. Crossword, what do they got? yeah, it's just a media thing. But oh, I found a shiny in Pokemon. It's a Gyarados. I see. Okay, back to sewing. Okay. I made some pretty good progress in these 1 hour and 20 minutes. Happy at least I'll finish this part, which is I think gonna be the biggest game changer to my previous one. And then I can make the other doll. I'll have to clip something for it. Maybe next time. Well, what do I want to do? Yeah, because it is nice to have, like, watch this stuff. Or, like, do the stuff while you're watching something. You know, maybe I'll put, like, a thing in the background, like, wait, I can still do that now. Oh, I forgot I'm silly. Oh my god, this light change is tough on you guys. But I can still watch a YouTuber while I do this. And so here's my reactions now to Silent Hill F playthrough. Oh, wow. Now I gotta really look at OBS for this. Oh my god, this lighting is harsh. Let me see if I can change something on my settings again. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this kind of helps maybe. Or what if I just... Okay, think if I just move my camera. We're fine. Get a little green. She looks so great. Okay. I might just move my chair too, just to be safe. Oh my god. Almost knocked stuff down. That was dangerous. Okay.
Nothing here. Are they already in the journals? Oh, do they just not pop up again?
Okay.
All the secret arts, medicines,
Yeah. No, if I would do like full 4 hours yet. I'm working my way to like 4 hours stamina for streaming. But you can see a little bit more of my pal. Oh, that was strange. Again, listening to someone play Silent Hill F. I have plans later, and then I'm working up my stamina for like 4-hour streams, but eventually. I think it would help if I have other things to kind of do. They're at that part, and spoilers for like Silent Hill F. It's and also I'm like assuming people have already played like the first playthrough, but they're in not Rinko, but the other girl, the one that's like absolutely obsessed with a shoe. We're like at her dungeon, kind of.
No. I thought that would be a bit more. Guess not. Alright, let's go.
I don't think I would ever play like
Hello.
Silent Hill. One, I'm realizing I'm not that good of a gamer. And two, I would be so afraid. Like, no, I scared myself. I thought I had not. Oh, that brightness meter is still there. My bad. I'm now distracted. Where is it? Here it is. No.
Ah, that move is still it's so cool.
Here it
Every
is.
single time I see it. Every single time. There we go. Wow. Okay.
Guess they're like kinda in the dark.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh.
Ew. Ah. Ow, ow. Oh my god. Please, please, please.
Guess I might do something about the lighting next time. This didn't happen before, but then again, I didn't have. Like now, what? An hour and 20 minutes?
Around this area. Ah, that's so cool.
Oh wait, now I'm not seeing the Let's Play. Whoosh. Oh, and then the
I
case.
think we're getting the hang of
I
it.
think this mat is from Mako House.
Down here, right?
I can't see that.
Items.
Maybe
Lore?
yeah, good enough.
Give me lore. Give me things to be. Where's all the story?
I think I bought this during like LAA too, at their booth. They have so much more stuff now, at least from like when I checked. I kind of wanted to get some of their I wanted to get
700 to draw a new one. Oh, then yeah. Okay.
what am I trying to say? I wanted to get like maybe a standee of their bird because that just seems so cute.
It does.
But I don't know how my pets would feel about it. Oh, Sagoko. That's the dungeon of the other girl.
Let's go. Wow. Still
Maybe we'll head strong for like another
I probably shouldn't introduce
20-ish minutes.
I'm a little bit buzzed already.
Just because my stamina's running out. Maybe I'll go and stream this. I don't know. I do think it is good to have a schedule though. I'm still kind of working on my schedule. Oh, they're just making the creepy like hopscotch kid monster. I think the monster I would hate the most would be I love the scarecrow one. But the one I would hate the most would be like that weird like multi-wound or like multi-egg one. That's the one I would hate.
Go, 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 go.
I think that one's the real terrifying one.
Okay, door's locked. Cool. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay. Go. Wait, wrong way. Go.
think Hinako's a traitor because maybe she's getting married first. Because like I don't think like I think Hinako kind of reverted back to like her younger self. At least I hope so.
So like, does Sakuko know? Because we know at least in New Game Plus, we know that Hinako may be offered through an arranged marriage, right? Which is why Shu is all like, hey, if you want to choose that arranged marriage or if you want to stick with us, that's cool too. Like, I trust you. Either way, I still support your partner, right? But has she told Sakuko that, like, hey, maybe I do want to go through with this arranged marriage? And, like, is that why she's like, you're a
Yeah,
traitor?
the YouTuber's saying that now.
Because I would imagine that she would have told Sakuko this more than Shu. I don't think she has a choice, right? That would be even worse. But then why would? But it doesn't make sense because, like, the parents putting her through an arranged marriage so that they can earn the money to pay off the father's debts, right? The parents are forcing her to go through with that. So it wouldn't make sense that Sakuko calls her the traitor, right? Because it seems like, why would
Let me talk back to this YouTuber that you guys can't hear.
when her parents are forcing her to do that?
Wait a minute. No, you guys might be able to hear it. No, I don't want to do that on mute. I have like, oh gosh. Maybe I need more screens, and that's the solution. Let me check back to this page. Oh god, it's looking so much darker. I can see more of the little thing. Oh gosh, once I check, so I can kind of fix the, not this one. Fix this, cause like, yikes. So raise that brightness, that's too much. Okay, you know what, we'll just keep it lightly saturated, my bad. Damn it, I was enjoying watching it, but like, I feel like you guys should also, like, if you're gonna watch it through me, give them the views too. I don't know. Where's the silent film? Oh, but here's a hint. Well, like, easy to click. Oh, look, the next doll I try to make. Can you tell, even though it's so bright? Yeah, you can see. I'll say her name later. Yeah, I think you guys will probably hear the story. Fine, just hear me react. We're like, just 20 more minutes. I just need like 20, 30 more minutes, and then I'm at my 2-hour mark. It said my current bitrate stream is higher than recommended. I don't know what that means. I don't care. Well, I have them kind of low. Maybe you guys won't hear it.
Hinako has already told Sakuko, maybe my parents are right and I will go through with their decision.
Ha! I think this is safe. Because now I can barely hear it now. Okay, good enough for me. Just a while longer. It's Joe Shinjiri, butchering his name, from HoloLive's, like, Silent Hill Aft playthrough that I am listening to. Okay. She's gonna look so good when I finish. See, I'm also glad I kept the string small, cause like I'm at, I think I have like what, still 4 left, and still 4 left, and I'm like more than halfway down with the bangs. Oh, she's battling Rinko now. I do like Rinko. I wish she wasn't killed off so early. Oh, but I can't remember. Oh, Sakoko. Never mind. Who the hell is Rinko? I think Rinko's the one that likes to. Oh, I can't remember whose YouTuber account I saw, but they did like a whole costume of Sakako with like her boss, with her boss outfit or like thing, and she was like, it looked out so good, so scary. If I saw that in real life, I would just shit myself, not gonna lie. I wouldn't lie about shitting. Things looking there, still looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit too bright. Maybe now I can reduce the brightness a little bit. Not this one. Yeah, just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, good. You know, my friend let me know that Joe Suji likes the monsters. And like, to a certain degree I agree. I also like the monsters. But maybe not the same extent that he does. But it makes it easier for me to watch though. Or like, I enjoy seeing his reactions. It was so annoying though after going back to Twitch for it, but I'll just do doing Twitch for the games and just for the crafting stuff. Frick. Brighten this on. There we go. Okay, they're piecing it together, and I see it. Someone's trying to ship people though, and like that's okay. They're fictional characters. Well, but never mind. They're also middle schoolers at this time. I do think like, I don't know. I know back then arranged times could be with like younger humans, but in my head, because it's fiction, it is they're all like 25. 25 and making not the best choices, or like 25 and like I don't like how this is becoming 25 and immature. Cause like I don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys follow my people who are like don't act their age, or like you wouldn't guess their age by how they're acting. Not that like you behave a certain way with a certain age, but at the same time there are some things that are just different about the ages. He's cooking right now, chat. Can barely hear, and that's okay. How's this going? Look, from the beginning, we had none of this, and now we have this after an hour and 40 minutes. Just a little while longer. Or maybe until I finish. We'll see what comes out. 15 minutes or me finishing the bangs. It's a race against myself and myself. So no matter which way, I win. Okay, I'm gonna end this string maybe in a bit and go to another one. Let me also move my mic closer to me again. Okay. I can have one or two more off this one. I think I'll be okay. Look. I'm really happy how this is turning out. I'm glad I followed the directions after like 2 times of forgetting it. I want my drink. I want a beverage. Yeah. I really want a beverage. If only. Wait, where did I move? Okay, that's why I moved. No, leave that there. Only I could just like sip. Oh wait, no, I can't. Sip. Ah, my beverage. Yay. about the protagonists of like Silent Hill a lot. Like they're, cause it's like Silent Hill is supposed to be like kind of like a psychological horror. I always feel like it's an interesting way of how people choose to handle traumas or experiences. So I think I only really know like the first Silent Hill. I can't remember the other ones, but I know some pretty good. But sometimes I also confuse Silent Hill with like another Resident Evil. I think I've probably seen more Resident Evil than like Silent Hill. Oh, it's kind of knotted. Let me just slowly. Frustrating. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was a little bit off screen. Like at some point with these games, it's like I wish I could play it so that I could go as detailed as I wanted to, or look back at the journal whenever I wanted to. But at the same time, I'm too scared. I'm spooked. Wait, what? What do you say about? Okay. Creating the journal. Oh, okay, okay. No, it didn't get it. Okay. I really liked this one last time. There we go. Glad I learned that technique. That's the amazing thing about internet. It's a lot easier to like get in touch with other people or like learn other crafting tricks. I hear a dog saying hello again. Oh, how's okay. I didn't see those pictures before because other people didn't go to the journals as much. Okay, seems good enough. Okay. Let's go. I think this is the last one I need to finish the bangs. Which is kinda good. Excuse me. Oh no, where did you come from? There we go. Kinda good. Because then I could use like the other two strings for like the eyebrows. And maybe that's why she died first. Oh, those knots. I hate seeing those knots. Because I never know if it's gonna be like a simple pull and tug, or like, is there actually a knot there? I do think also like some, like you do see a lot of people's ugly sides in Silent Hill, which like, I mean, like at some point I'm like, yeah, we all got that darkness ugly side, but at the same time, like I think part of the reasons why it's called dark and ugly is because like shit should be kept in the darkness. Kind of like what I tell kids: our emotions are not thoughts. They're really good for telling us what we feel, like sad, lonely, hurt, but they're terrible for telling us what to do. I think he did a really good character analysis, Cook. Okay. Yeah, like, again, I think we could all feel lonely. It's not necessarily like an alienating thing or like a sign of a thing, but I do think that I do think it's oh. I forgot what I was saying. I guess, loneliness is just a sign that we want to connect, that we want more. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. We're so close to finishing it up. Also so close to 2 hours too. I mean, I did start streaming a little bit early for loading, so it might already be 2 hours, but content wise. I'm gonna try to at least finish the bangs before I end the live stream, because like I'm really close. Mm-hmm. I saw another notification go off. I showed knew what it was. Again, the highlights don't look that bad, but wish they weren't there. Well, I probably could have cut down earlier if I like triple checked, but it's fine. I'll stretch my hands too. I realize I'm always like, and I always tense my body when I don't need to. Like, I don't need to be this tense. This should be relaxing. Yeah, I agree. Like, why would you befriend someone that always makes you mad? Just that one string. No, I undid it. Shit, two strings. Okay. There. The bangs are complete. It's probably a good time to stop the stream. I'll just put my goodbye page. That kind of stops the music. But oh well. Okay. Thanks for watching me complete this in 2 hours. I'll try to see you guys next Saturday. I don't know, I think I might be doing something Saturday streaming and stuff, but I'll try to make Sundays like the crafting days as much as I can. Okay, bye bye. Oh, that's not it. What? Give me a moment. Actually, I can only see it if I go through here. I'll figure this out later. There we go. Oh, I moved. Oh.